Today is the day you can make smiles through miles. We're joined by a Make-A-Wish mom and volunteer wish granter, Rachel Conrad, as well as Billy Joe Zielinski, president and CEO of Make-A-Wish North Dakota, to talk about today's big event. Thank you, ladies, so much for coming in today. Can we first talk, Billy Joe, about the Miles Drive?
Yeah, so today is it. So thanks again for KVOY's partnership on our second annual statewide Miles Drive. So again, this is where viewers can submit and donate their unused airline miles to Make-A-Wish, and that can help defray the cost of our wishes. Where 75% of our wishes every year, of those almost 50 wishes we grant, involve travel. So it can make a huge difference. You can call 800-362-9474, and our folks at 5-Star Call Center are ready to take your calls.
And you just told us, what's the tally already this morning? It's not even 10 o'clock this morning.
I know, and it's already, we have enough for one wish ticket, so a round-trip wish ticket. We have 58,000 miles that have been raised so far.
And Rich, I got to let you know, yesterday Billy Joe was here and she was bragging all about you, all the great things that you do. So tell us about your role with Make-A-Wish and your story.
Well, my story, my daughter, when she was 4, was diagnosed with neuroblastoma cancer. And the wish was just kind of a miracle for us. She, after a year and a half of treatments and being in and out of the hospital and poked and prodded and her spirits getting dropped, the wish was something that she got to look forward to and gave her some hope and joy. And her wish, her wish was to meet Princess Belle. Of course, she's 4. And so we ended up on a Disney cruise, and Make-A-Wish was able to fly the 3 of us down there and had a fabulous, fabulous wish. But what it did for her was it let her not be sick. It let her be a kid again. And over the course of the week, just the experiences she had and the joy she got, she came home with that spark in her eyes again. And just, I can do this. And it was amazing. The wishes are amazing.
And you've continued to be involved and volunteer, right? Is that correct?
Yes, and I got introduced to Billy and got on board, and am now a wish granter myself, and am involved with a couple of wishes that are travel wishes. And the travel portion of this is obviously the key part, but a lot of these wishes have multiple siblings now, and the more money we have to spend on the travel, the less experiences they'll get on their destination. So very important to donate, and I can't express enough what the wishes do for the families and the child.
So what is a wish granter? What does that mean exactly?
I help, I meet with the family and help the child discover what their true wish is, and then I get to help kind of plan some of it, and then I get to help reveal the wish to them and just make it a fun time.
Talk about the experience, about with your daughter when you took the wish trip, because the things I hear from parents is that, like you said, so often you're going to the doctors and your daughter or son's getting, prodded or whatnot. And the thing I kept hearing from parents is, man, you go on this trip and I finally just get to sit back, there's no worries, and just see my son or daughter light up again. What was it like for you?
So our daughter had gone through a stem cell transplant, and she was in the hospital in isolation for a little over a month. And the lights really went out of her eyes. And we were told that that would probably happen. And the wish brought that all back. This is, they get these wishes because they're sick. But when they're on the wishes, they're kids. And that just means so much to everybody. And the family, the child, and they just can forget about it for a little while.
I was going to ask, you talk about bringing the spark back. You kind of get to relive that now with your role as a volunteer. Do you see it? Do you continue to, does it bring you back to when you guys went on your trip?
Oh, absolutely. And in fact, we just got back from another Disney cruise, because now we go often because it lights us all up. And we actually met another Wish family on the cruise this year. We ended up in a room right next to them, so it was fun for us to give them our story and our support while they were on their wish. But yeah, to help these kids think about something else and think about a lifetime experience that they can have, it's so much joy to bring to them and see them light up, because they don't have to think about their doctors for a little while.
Then, I mean, it seems like these stories should be enough, but what would you tell people then if they have miles they're not using, they want to help out? This is a really great way to help support wishes without even having to make a huge financial commitment yourself.
Oh, absolutely. And most of our wishes are travel wishes, and the cost of flights just aren't getting any cheaper. And to be able to take not only the mom and dad but the siblings with, but then give them a great experience once they're at the destination, having some money left for that we didn't have to spend on the travel. It's priceless.
And Billy Joe, one more time, it's super easy. How do people do this?
Super easy, 800-362-9474. Give us a call, and we will takes probably less than 2 minutes just to share your frequent flyer miles, your name, address, and how many miles you want to donate, as little as 500 or 1,000, or even 12. Yeah. We'll take whatever, and up to $1 million.
Wow.
Because it all adds up.
It all adds up. We can combine them together. That's what's the beauty. It's not one person, but it's all of us together making a difference.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in today. Wishes in Flight going on till midnight tonight.
That's correct.